It's 11 trivia questions on What's the Theme, a round devised by my friend Brian Salyer. Let's see if Ashlee and I can figure them out. This is Trivia with Buds. What it be, what it be, what it be, what it be, what it be. It's your pal Ryan Buds. Thank you so much for checking out this show. This is called the Trivia with Buds podcast, and it comes out every single day, so hit subscribe on your podcast app on your device, and you'll get those episodes every single day. Getting ready for an amazing summer day here. I'm wearing my Blink-182 basketball jersey. I bought it Hot Topic on clearance for 50% off about 15 years ago, and it is one of my favorite things to wear in the summer. And to pair with it, I have a very similar colored jersey that a friend made for me that says Trivia with Buds and the podcast logo on it. So I'm switching between these two jerseys in these hot-ass summer days. If you want a tank top with some Trivia with Buds action on it, I'm getting ready to put in an order to make some summertime tank tops, and they will be available very soon. You can buy one on my website, and I will mail it to you. Great shirt to wear in the summer, and I'll have girls and guys style tank tops. So be on the lookout for those. Speaking of my website, you can go to triviawithbuds.com anytime and see all the cool events I have going on, including July 7th, Sunday, July 7th in Chattanooga at the Southside Social. There are a ton of people interested in this event on Facebook, which is cool. There's 210 people interested, which is very, very cool. Last time I was down there, we had 86 players, and we have about 15 tickets sold right now, but it's still about a month away, a little less than a month away. So I hope to see you 4th of July weekend. If you want to buy those tickets, go to triviawithbuds.com and click the banner for Chattanooga at the very top of the website. At the end of July, I'll be doing a ticketed event on July 27th at a place called J. Riley Distillery in Redlands, California. It's a very small place, but I think we could fit about 50 players in there, and they have amazing distilled liquors that they make right on the spot. If you love whiskey, if you love scotch, if you love bourbon, this is a place to check out. They have different things like a cigar club, I believe, too, and they do some special events from time to time, and they want me to do events the last Saturday of every month till the end of the year. So we're going to do these ticketed themed trivia events, and the first one will be Parks and Rec and The Office. Tickets will be available on my website very soon. If you live anywhere near Redlands, California, you don't want to miss that. That'll be at J. Riley's Distillery on Saturday, July 27th. So that will be very fun, and I hope to see you. On August 3rd, we'll be doing another Harry Potter ticketed trivia event at Ogopogo Brewing in San Gabriel, California. Ogopogo is an awesome warehouse-style brewery that's very large, seats a lot of people, and they always have a great food truck and a ton of awesome beers on tap. So if you like that kind of thing, I'd love to have you come out to that. That's Saturday, August 3rd, 7 to 9 p.m., at Ogopogo Brewing. Tickets will be available for that very soon, too. Lots of announcements, lots of events, and man, a really busy summer. Today's episode is all from Brian Salyer, who wrote these great questions on What's the Theme. Ashlee and I try and figure out the theme so you can kind of play along with us and see how many questions you can get right. We got more than half of them right, and we were able to figure out the theme. So maybe you can too. Stay tuned for our little chat and our fun episode coming up here in just a second. If you want to support the show, go to patreon.com/trivia with buds and join for just $1 or more. If you want to throw a few extra bucks, that would be awesome. And we have some new subscribers that are popping up all the time. I think we're up to 34 monthly subscribers right now. Shout out to Joe and Joey, who just hopped on board. And you guys will get some cool stuff in the mail for becoming part of the Patreon page. And we are getting ready to switch those rewards in July. I just put a poll up on patreon.com/trivia with buds with a bunch of new ideas for possible reward tiers. So take a look at that if you're a Patreon member and click on a few of the choices that you think would be fun. You can pick one or more, and I will use that data to devise the next set of reward tiers starting in early July. Don't forget, guys, we're celebrating the 1 year of this show every single day on Monday, June 24th. That is a week from this Monday will be 365 days in a row of the Trivia with Buds podcast. Now, we've done more episodes than that, about 100 and something more than that, because we used to do the show every week, and then we used to do it twice a week. So there's tons of episodes to go back and check out before we started doing it daily. And you can always see the full archive of shows over at Libsyn.com. I think it's libsyn.triviawithbuds.com, or just search Trivia with Buds podcast, and you'll come across that huge archive if you want to go back and listen to some of the older episodes. If you found me from Pod Quiz, thank you so much for checking out James's show in the UK and for coming on to this one. Our numbers have shot up quite a bit since we did some guest rounding over at Pod Quiz, so thank you for jumping on board. All right, guys, we're going to jump into this episode with my wife, Ashlee, with questions from Brian Salyer in Redlands, California. This is What's the Theme? Let's see if you can figure it out. Here we go. Sitting here in my very dirty bedroom with my wife, Ashlee. What's up, Ash?
Don't tell them our room's dirty.
I did say my bedroom. I should have said our bedroom, huh?
No, I'll let you say it's just yours. I sleep elsewhere. This is your pigsty.
You do usually sleep standing up holding a child somewhere in this house.
Somewhere.
Which is
true.
wild. But yeah, we need to clean this thing up. Where should we start?
Throw it all out. Burn it all and start over.
I have a lot of collectibles in here. We can't do that.
Yeah, it'll be all right.
Ric Flair's signatures on that Hall of Fame set up there. We can't burn that.
Yeah, that's
terrible.
above our bed. It's real sweet and romantic.
Oh, yeah. And it's all still in boxes, which is very sexy. Right next to our VHS collection of something called Shogun, which I've never seen or even looked up, but I thought it looked like it was worth money at a thrift store. An empty Nintendo Wii box, a autographed Justin Lin hat. I think his name is Justin Lin.
Who's that?
I think he was a Lakers player.
You don't know who that is?
I don't know. I shouldn't have that hat.
No, you shouldn't. Why do we have that hat?
I got it as a gift for doing a show at the LA Lakers Performance Center.
Oh, that's right.
Way to work that into a nice little bragging moment. Yeah, that was good. It's almost like we set that up. And I'll be at the Lakers Performance Center every Tuesday from 8 to 10. All right. Well, we're sitting here on a nice hot summer day. It's been 104 degrees 2 days in a row, and finally it cooled down to about, 90?
No, it's only supposed to be like 86, I think, today.
That's pretty good.
Below 90.
We won a giant wagon that holds a whole fleet of children.
It does. We're growing our crew.
Yeah. Well,
Just kidding. That's not an announcement. Oh, my God.
Since we got this wagon, we probably should have 2 more kids.
Apparently. Right? But okay. that is no way an announcement.
I'm going to take it as a challenge. By the end of this week, you will be with 2 child.
With 2 child. I don't think that's how that works or is said.
Pretty sure you just announce it and it happens. That's what I did for the first 2. You must not saw my banners around the house. But yes, we have this giant wagon we won from Wonderfold Wagon. So if you're looking for a wagon, check them out. Wonderfold Wagon. I imagine.com. I didn't look that up.
Yeah, I think so. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's a really cool foldable wagon, and it seats 4 kids. It has
but it's more of a stroller because you push it. You don't pull it. So
it's massive too.
It's really, really
It's like
cool.
pushing like a shopping cart at Costco that happens to have a top on it. You know what I mean?
Along with support springs. Shocks. There you go. That's the right word.
It's got a brake. It's got a cup holder. I like it. So
it's very fancy.
Pushed the kids around today, and they had a good time in there. They brought some library books. It was a nice little summer reading wagon day. We should call that the reading wagon. And I need someone to push me around in it at some point. So
since neither of our children can read yet, yeah.
Who's reading
it?
Huh?
Who's reading
it?
They
kind of just hold the books up and look at the pictures. You know,
right? I know, but then it's a
kind of like what you and I do with books.
Wagon.
You know, I saw you with that Reese Witherspoon book the other day. You were just like, nice picture, and then you
and then I just fell asleep.
Yeah, and you just fell asleep. I posted a nice screenshot of that. Okay, so you and I are going to work together on a What's the Theme round. This is from Brian Salyer. Yeah, we're going to work together. Brian Salyer lives in Redlands, and he's a friend and trivia player and a bingo player, and he comes up with some great stuff, and I think he enjoys doing this. So, Brian, keep these questions coming. We're going to try and figure out the theme to these 10 random questions, and then number 11 is What's the Theme? So we'll work on these together. Are you confident that we'll figure out a theme?
No.
Okay.
No.
Well,
I never have any confidence.
No confidence? All right. Does that explain the jeans you're wearing? Which, I don't know. Whose mom's mom did you take those from?
They're Costco jeans. Does that make it any better?
Is that true? Oh. Did you put them in the giant
cart? Does that
cart?
explain a lot of things?
It sure does, yeah.
They're not that bad.
They're great. Here we go. This is number 1. The comic. This comic, created by Jim Davis, holds the Guinness record for syndication, appearing in 2,580 newspapers at its peak.
The only reason I know this is because there's a question this week and it's a character created by Jim Davis. So it is Garfield.
It is Garfield, and I've read a lot of Garfield.
I'm very proud of myself for knowing that, but I only know it from work and trivia this week.
Nice. Working at trivia,
that? And we worked together on that high five.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Nice. Did you ever read Garfield or comic strips growing up?
Yeah, I can remember getting like the Sunday newspaper and they'd be all in color.
But you never bought the books or got them from like the book club at school and stuff?
No.
Scholastic Day?
No, I was not like a comic person. I was a novel person.
I guess it was a specific type of kid because me and...
real nerdy.
What? Me and Steve Nelson and our friend Rob loved these, but my other friends didn't usually... They would get like one.
Yeah, they were more into like sports and stuff.
Right. Do you think that's a thing?
Yes.
Big
the
difference?
Nerdy kids were into comics.
But I wonder what that, like, I wonder what the...
Nerd.
All right. Number 2, moms will be happy to know that National Apple Pie, Chocolate Chip and Strawberries and Cream Day, as well as National Clean Your Room Day, all occurred during what month? Number 2, moms will be happy to know that National Apple Pie Day, Chocolate Chip and Strawberries and Cream Day, as well as National Clean Your Room Day, all occurred during what month? Do you have any idea about Apple Pie Day? It's got to be the summer, right?
I guess like June. I don't know. First month of summer. I have no idea.
All right, we'll see what happens there. Number 3, the original Nightmare on Elm Street and Scream were both directed by this horror legend.
Wes Craven.
Ooh, another one that you knew.
Yeah, I did know that. I know you knew that, but I'm proud of myself.
Very good. Number 3, the original Nightmare on Elm Street and Scream were both directed by Wes Craven. We feel good about that. Number 4, this family show debuted on MTV on March 5th, 2002.
I don't know what that means.
Families in quotations. So it's like this. So is it somebody like the something family? This family show debuted on MTV March 5th, 2002. It also could be something like Hogan Knows Best, which was a reality show, but I think that was VH1, and I don't think it was 2002.
I have no idea. What's the show you used to work on? Jackass?
You think I used to work on Jackass?
Not Jackass, but you worked on Ridiculousness. Hasn't that been on forever?
Not since 2002. It was 17 years ago.
Aren't they on like season 20?
Yeah, they do like 3 seasons a year.
Oh. What about Jackass? Jackass was a family.
Jackass was 2000, I know, because I asked a question about it recently, and it's not a family. You're just saying shows.
No, wasn't it like his uncle was on it with him?
That was Bam Margera, and you're thinking of Viva La Bam?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't watch MTV.
Well, Viva La Bam might be 02. Was that 02? I don't know. That can't be a clue, though. Viva La Bam? What would that be? Or is that the name of the show, Viva La Bam?
I have no idea.
We got to keep that one blank. Number 5, what 1985 movie starred Eric Stoltz as Rocky Dennis and also featured Cher, Sam Elliott, and Laura Dern? I know you don't know that one, but it's called Mask. It's where the kid has the jacked up face.
Yeah, I had no clue.
But Cher's his mom and Sam Elliott's the dad.
Sam Elliott from like Roadhouse?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah. So that's called Mask. Basilisks, anoles, A-N-O-L-E-S, anoles, and skinks are what type of animal? I only know that from Harry Potter. That would be snakes. Because the basilisk is what
they speak.
Nagini is. Or no, yeah, that's what they speak. Maybe you're right. I asked a question about it, the Harry Potter thing.
I don't know.
I'm sure it's
I'll
snakes.
believe you. Go for it.
Number 7, the instrument usually associated with the military is similar to a trumpet, but without keys or valves. What is that? Something with a B.
It's just a horn, isn't it? Like a brass horn?
No, it's not called a brass horn.
Why not?
A cornet. Would it be a cornet?
I have no freaking clue.
I was going to play
it. It's just a thing.
I tested to play the cornet.
You did not.
And my mom said...
Go back to comics.
What? Oh wow.
She handed you Garfield.
She goes, here's a Garfield instead. Basically, she for real said, cornet. She goes, how much is it? And it was like 4 easy payments of $250.
Good
She goes,
Lord.
She was like $1,000. She goes, you could play the kazoo. And she ripped the thing up and just threw it away. You can play the kazoo. Doesn't that sound like something she would say?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah. So I did not play the cornet.
Or the kazoo.
Or the
kazoo. Went back to Garfield.
Yeah. What is that called? No, I'm thinking of bayonet. That's not an instrument.
Yeah, no, that's a weapon.
There's another word like that for a horn that the guy that whatever that thing's called. What is it?
I'm going with brass horn. I have no idea.
It is not there's nothing called a brass horn.
Why not?
That's stupid. That's just like how somebody describes an instrument that doesn't know them.
The brass area.
All right, we'll keep that one blank. We'll put coronet first.
If you tested to play it, shouldn't you know what it is?
That was the only time I've ever seen one in my life. One day of my life where I'm like, maybe I'll be a musician. And then it didn't work out. Number 8, if you go to a sushi restaurant and you order taco, T-A-K-O, you will receive this.
Food poisoning.
Wow. Sick burn on somebody who hates seafood. Taco. What is that? Like
no idea.
Seaweed, maybe?
I have zero guess.
Seaweed guess? Okay, number 9. When completed in 1927, this American roadway was the longest continuous underwater vehicular tunnel in the world. Do you know a lot of underwater tunnels that you can drive through?
Zero.
At first I was like Route 66.
It's got to be something like in New York. Would be my guess.
Underwater tunnel, no idea so far. Number 10, what Farley Brothers movie features Woody Harrelson and Bill Murray as bitter rivals and Randy Quaid as Harrelson's protege? That's Kingpin, the bowling movie. What's the theme? Okay, let's see.
So we got Garfield, Kingpin, Wes Craven, Mask.
Yeah, let's circle all the ones we definitely know. We definitely know Wes Craven, Garfield, Snakes.
You knew Mask.
Mask, and Kingpin. Any guesses here?
Nope.
Wes Craven, Mask, Snakes,
movies,
Kingpin, maybe Spider-Man or Daredevil.
What? Why?
Because he's the Kingpin's the villain.
Oh.
Snakes. Who would be a snake villain? I don't know. Garfield could be Andrew Garfield, who played Spider-Man in one of the movies.
So then what about Wes Craven?
Wes Craven didn't direct. He didn't direct.
Or Craven?
He didn't direct any. There's Craven the Hunter, maybe. Mask is maybe like he just wears a mask, like Spider-Man wears a mask.
Right, clearly. All right, go Spider-Man.
Wait a minute. That's the word I was thinking of.
What?
If it's Spider-Man, the Daily Bugle is where he works. And
Bugle
well is done. The stupid horn instead of the cornet.
Spider-Man.
So it's got to be Spider-Man. So we definitely got Bugle. Does that help us with Taco or the roadway thing?
You get bit.
Or the month.
You get spider eggs. You get eggs. Maybe something's eggs.
What would the month be? What would that help out with? Mary Jane. June. Mary June.
Nope.
July, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November.
Well, isn't it like
December.
Homecoming? When is Homecoming?
Yeah, maybe it's just like when these movies come out, usually.
Well, no.
Oh, and what family show debuted March 5th, 2002 on MTV?
Is there a show called Homecoming or something Home?
No. It's called, the second one's Far From Home. The first one's called Homecoming.
The new one. Oh, what's the new one called?
Far From Home.
Oh.
Well, okay. We don't know, but we have the answers listed here. So we definitely got a few. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Spider-Man. So we got 8 out of 12 if we're right on the ones we got. Let's see with those answers in just a second. We are back with the answers to What's the Theme from Brian Salyer. Thank you, Brian. If you want to email Brian, maybe you have some questions that you want to ask him or you want to collaborate with him, his email is bsalyer33@gmail.com. Now, I don't know if he wants me to give that out, but I imagine, since it's on this piece of paper in front of me,
that he sent to you in confidence.
That you should send him an email and jump in on this trivia
or you can send it to Ryan at ryanbuds@gmail.com.
You can also email me anytime. Yeah. Yes. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you and I email each other. I email you the answers when you're hosting trivia every week.
Correct. That doesn't count as correspondence between us, though.
You know what's fun, though? We've been talking on the phone more lately. Like when we're on, like you're driving home from something and I'm driving home from something and you don't have anything else to do. You'll give me a call and then it's like we're dating or something.
Yeah, it's kind of cute.
Yeah, I dig it. Here's number 1 for What's the Theme? The comic created by Jim Davis holds the Guinness record for syndication, appearing in 2,580 newspapers in its peak. The answer was Garfield. We got that one. Woo! And it says Andrew Garfield played Spider-Man. So I think we're on to something.
Snap.
Number 2, moms will be happy to know that National Apple Pie, Chocolate Chip, and Strawberries and Cream Day, as well as National Clean Your Room Day.
The clue is moms. Moms will be happy to know from Mother's Day. It's May.
Oh, and Aunt May is the grandma's name.
There you go.
Or the aunt's, the grandma. The aunt's name is Aunt May, and we did not get that one. But
no, we did not.
But
that would have been the clue, because he says moms would be happy to know Mother's Day,
right.
May.
Number 3, the original Nightmare on Elm Street and Scream were directed by this horror legend. That was Wes Craven. It says Craven the Hunter was an enemy.
Oh, see, you got that one. Good job.
Number 4, the family show debuted on MTV March 5th, 2002, The Osbournes, Norman and Harry Osborn are the Green Goblin and James Franco and Willem Dafoe. Mm-hmm. So we didn't get that one, but that was a good question.
Why is it family in quotes?
Because it's a family. The Osborns are the name of a family.
Got it.
Number 5, what 1985 movie starred Eric Stoltz as Rocky Dennis and featured Cher, Sam Elliott, Laura Dern, Mask, and Spider-Man Wears a Mask, so we got that. Number 6, basilisks, anoles, and skinks are all screen names of mine. And what type of animal?
Lizard. He said lizard.
Lizard. Oh,
you were wrong.
I was wrong on that one. So why is talking like a snake basilisk?
Maybe it's not. Maybe we're saying the wrong word.
So
and maybe it's not a snake. Maybe it's just straight up reptile talk.
Oh, maybe you're right. Okay,
and a lizard would be a reptile.
We didn't get that one. Lizard, and that would make more sense. The Doc Connors becomes the lizard. Number 7, this instrument usually associated with the military is similar to a trumpet, but without keys or valves. Bugle, and he worked at the Daily Bugle. Got that one. Number 8, if you go to a sushi restaurant and order taco, you will receive octopus, Dr. Octopus.
Gross.
See, if we would have known that, we would have definitely got the Spider-Man quicker. Number 9, when completed in 1927, this American roadway was the longest continuous underwater vehicular tunnel in the world, the Holland Tunnel, and Tom Holland plays Spider-Man now. So we didn't get that one, but that's good. Number 10, Farley Brothers movie, Woody Harrelson, Bill Murray, bitter rivals, Randy Quaid as Harrelson's protege, Kingpin, mob boss, and enemy on the show or the movies Spider-Man. So we got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 8 points, right? 8 points, 7 questions out of 11. And we missed Holland Tunnel, Dr. Octopus, the Lizard, the Osborns, and May. So we missed... No. How did we get? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4,
I just like
5,
watching
6,
you struggle. You
7,
do this
8.
every night, sometimes multiple times a day, and you still can't add up
1,
your own
2, 3,
trivia
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's still 8 points. Right. Anyway,
so what's the confusion?
We did pretty good. Thank you, Brian, for those great questions. Ashlee, anything you want to plug before you take off? And by take off, I mean move out.
Oh, yeah. You can handle this mess on your own.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. You know how I clean up messes?
Throw them away.
Throw everything away.
Kick them under the bed.
Kick it under the bed. Throw it away. Put
Hide
it under your
my
pillow.
blankets.
I put so much stuff under there. Every time I go to lay down at night, I lay on
Our daughter's
like a
entire
handful.
toy collection.
I feel like she just comes in and she just kind of sprinkles it like my future ashes in my bed. Just a handful of Legos and bracelets and rings, and then I lay down and one just jabs my spine.
Yep, that's what I did the other night. Laid down in our bed, got a nice book corner to the head.
Oh,
That was real cozy.
That was good.
Although it's better than her scary dolls when she hides those in the bed.
Oh, yeah. And then the next day she'll be like, Dad, did you see what I hid under your pillow? And I'm like, yeah, the murderous doll that you're named after? Yes, I saw that. Well, that's our life. Ash, thanks for being on the show.
Of course, my dear.
Let's go have some tea and lemonade. There it was, a fun What's the Theme episode. Spider-Man. Who would have thought with that theme? I never would have had that from the beginning. So great job, Brian, on coming up with some great questions. And appreciate your time in writing those. Thank you, Bri. And Brian also wrote a interesting round on camels. He did some sort of photo shoot with a camel for a job, for work, I think. And he was inspired to write a camel-related trivia round. So that will be coming up in the next few weeks as well. Guys, today's episode is over, but you still have a chance to win something in the form of our question of the day. Question of the day brought to you by Funky Monkey Designs Incorporated of San Dimas, California, for all your varsity jacket printing and embroidery needs. They're never outsourced. They do it right in the heart of San Dimas, California. Go check them out. You can find their website at fmdesignsinc.com, and it's also linked in all the show notes. The question of the day is about Spider-Man, and I am looking for the name of Peter Parker's uncle, who is infamously killed in the origin story of Spider-Man. What is the name of Peter Parker's uncle, who is notoriously killed in the origin of Spider-Man? If you have that answer, tweet it to me at RyanBuds or send me an email, ryanbuds@gmail.com, and you'll be in the running to win something cool that I'll mail to you in the mail. Thanks so much for listening to this show, guys. Thanks for telling a friend about the podcast, and we'll see you tomorrow for more Trivia with Buds. Cheers.